Welcome to this deep dive. Today, our focus is on vetting some new financial tech. We're asking, is this investment platform, BHUUFTRAD, legit? Or is it, a potential trap?
Mm-hmm.
Our mission here is pretty straightforward. Quickly pull out the main warning signs, understand how this alleged scam actually works, and, well, give you the knowledge to protect yourself.
Exactly. And what's really interesting, I think, is how slick these operations can look up front.
Right. The sources mentioned BHUUFTRAD has this really professional appearance.
Totally. Looks like a valid broker, offers 24/7 trading,
You got
all the shiny stuff you'd expect. It definitely draws people in.
But okay, that's the surface.
Yeah.
What happens when you look just a little bit closer?
Well, that's where it falls apart, according to the sources. Two things jump out immediately. First, it hasn't been around very long, like a really short lifespan.
Okay, short lifespan, that's one.
And second, and this is critical, there's just no verifiable regulatory information,
Yeah.
no transparency, no filings you can check.
Zero regulation proof. Wow. That combination alone, that should be setting off alarm bells for anyone, right?
Absolutely, a huge red flag. It's kind of a deal breaker straight away.
So let's connect the dots. If it looks legit but has these hidden flaws,
Mm-hmm.
where does the actual scam part come in? What are users saying?
This is where it gets pretty consistent across the board based on the user complaints we're seeing cited. People deposit funds,
Okay.
and then boom, the money's locked, just inaccessible inside the platform.
Fuck. Okay, so you can't get your own money out.
Yeah.
But they must have a way to try and get more money out of you then. What's the trick?
It's a depressingly common pattern, really, a classic hallmark of these types of fraud. Once your money is locked,
Yeah.
they hit you with a request for more money, specifically what the sources call a pre-withdrawal fee.
A fee to withdraw your own money.
Exactly. You have to pay them just to supposedly unlock the funds you deposited.
Yeah.
It makes no sense, logically.
Sounds like paying a ransom.
That's a good way to put it. And let's be crystal clear. No legitimate, regulated financial platform will ever charge you a fee like that just to access your own money. Never.
Okay, so key takeaways for spotting this. Lack of transparency, brand new platform, and especially this demand for a pre-withdrawal fee. Got it.
Right.
But what if someone's already tangled up in this? Traditional reporting can be slow.
It often is, yeah. Too slow sometimes for digital scams that move fast.
So is there a better tool? What are our sources suggesting for people who need help or want to report this kind of thing quickly?
They're pointing towards a specific resource, nvac.io.
nvac.io. Okay, why them specifically? What makes it different from, say, going to the usual authorities?
Well, nvac.io functions differently. It's more like a collective intelligence hub. They aggregate individual reports like these.
So gather lots of cases together.
Precisely. Which helps them connect the dots much faster than, separate agencies might. They see the larger patterns of fraud.
And does that aggregation lead to actual action?
That's the goal. Because they aggregate, they can work with digital investigators to actively trace the scam's infrastructure. We're talking crypto wallets.
Ah, following the money digitally.
Exactly. Wallets, payment gateways they use, even the domain networks the scammers set up. This kind of tracing can sometimes cross borders where traditional law enforcement gets stuck.
Right, because these scams are often international.
Often. So the idea is this coordinated digital approach leads to faster exposure of the scam, maybe helps coordinate recovery efforts, and ultimately protects the wider community by shutting these things down quicker.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So wrapping this up for you, the listener, platforms like BHUUFTRAD might look the part, really professional. But you've got to check for those critical red flags we talked about. A suspiciously short history, absolutely no proof of regulation.
And especially that demand for a pre-withdrawal fee. If you see that, just run.
Definitely. Crucial warning signs of a sophisticated trap.
And maybe just one final thought to leave you with as you process this. Think about the effectiveness of these newer digital collective reporting systems like nvac.io.
Okay.
What does this kind of community-driven, coordinated approach really mean for protecting investors in the future, especially when, the official regulatory bodies sometimes struggle to keep up with fraud that just jumps across borders and blockchains so easily? It's something worth considering.